Well, that sunshine and blue sky were like a tonic for rain-weary Vancouver Islanders today. Several weeks of gray, wet weather has left many people feeling pretty blue. And seniors, particularly those who are isolated, can be especially vulnerable during the winter months and at this time of year. The Need Crisis and Information Line says more than 400 seniors choose to end their lives in Canada each year, which is why it is so important for family and friends to talk about suicide and recognize the warning signs.
Jackie Andrews is a good listener, which is just what many seniors need at a time of crisis. For more than 20 years, Andrews has volunteered with the Need Crisis and Information Line. She says she doesn't receive a lot of calls from seniors related to suicide, but when they do call, if they give off some of the signs, such as loneliness, depression, or isolation, she asks them directly if they've been thinking about taking their life.
Sometimes people will just say to an individual, "Oh, things will be just fine. Everything's going to be okay." And that's not what that individual wants to hear. They want them to hear the pain that they're dealing with, to listen to them and not tell them what to do and how they're going to feel.
One of the single most important things we can do to prevent suicide in any age group, and particularly with older people where that taboo has been there throughout their lives, is to openly talk about it.
Needs Community Education Coordinator says recognizing the warning signs is an important part of preventing suicide.
Because we know the vast majority of people who do complete suicide have given signals beforehand. Movement towards suicide is really not about death so much as moving away from the pain that has become unbearable.
Need volunteers provide support for people in crisis, but the organization also offers valuable workshops and information.
Most of us out there don't know the signs of suicide.
Andrews says one senior she spoke with was concerned about finances after losing her husband.
And she was terrified about her future, what was going to happen to her. She had no family. The thing she said to me was, "Thank you for listening, because nobody is listening to me."
That alone reduces somebody's emotional pain and their sense of being alone and their risk for suicide.
Cook says each year in Canada, about 4,000 people end their lives, and about 400 of them are seniors. Of that number, approximately 3/4 are men. If you or someone you know needs support or information, call the 24-hour Need Crisis and Information Line, 250-386-6323. In Victoria, Eric Thompson, A News.